Welcome to Daily Tax Minute. This is Accountant Tony Novak here to share a few points on how to stay out of tax trouble. Today's topic is 1099 penalties. It's a hot topic of discussion right now this week because we're approaching the end of 1099 filing season, which is the end of January. So that would be Tuesday, it looks like. I used to say the 1099 penalties were not a big deal. The reason I said that is that I wasn't aware of many cases, and the few cases that I did have, we were able to get the penalties dismissed. I would no longer say that today for two reasons. One is with the complication of online payment systems and payer services. The rules are much more complicated and much more difficult to understand. And I'm aware that there's even conflicting information, or at least misleading information online for some of the biggest and most reputable companies that are just plain confusing people, confusing their customers. So also, I used to say that, and particularly in nonprofit organizations, that I wasn't even aware of any penalties. However, now we are aware of that's probably the fastest growing area of nonprofit penalties. And like I said, it used to be okay that we could get them dismissed, but now simply saying that we didn't know that we were subject to them is not a good reason to get the penalties dismissed, and they aren't being dismissed. If, on the other hand, you're hiring a professional service, an accountant, or a third-party service, and they miss one or two, well, then that's a different story. But if you just are not doing it, it's a penalty, and it's an accumulative penalty. It can go back year after year and accumulate depending on the number of forms that you missed. I would say that it makes sense it's not a big task to go over your list of payments that you made for your businesses last year and sort them out. An outside accountant or an inside accountant can get the job done in fairly short order. If you don't know who you paid or don't have a list of fees, well, that's a different story. Then we're talking about a underlying bookkeeping weakness that's much bigger than this topic. So that's it for today. I will be back tomorrow with another